Hello everyone and welcome back, Sue family, to another stream on this beautiful Wednesday morning, Wednesday afternoon, or Wednesday evening, depending on your time zone. It's very good to see you, Sue family. How's life been for you? Hope you guys are doing okay, and thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Sorry for being a little late. There's a little bit issue, but they were fine. We're doing well. Hello, welcome. I see we have a lot of cool people in here. Not everyone that we usually see, and then so some people we usually see in other streams. So hello everyone. Hello Crazy, it's good to see you. Oh, thank you for the hype, guys. Let's get a shout out for our friend Crazy86. Plays Red Dead Redemption 2. GTA, an artist, a very friendly, amazing streamer, half French, half Malaysian. She's also an artist. Check her out. Clovish, good to see you. Clovish, aren't you supposed to be like, I'm busy right now, or I'm just curious, like in school or something? How's that going for you, Clovish? Shout out for our friend Clovish. If we could go ahead and do that. Okay, and then you don't get what's wrong with the dentist. I mean, it's not everyone likes the dentist. Some people like the dentist. And some people aren't a big fan of the dentist, So I just, some people are, some people go both ways, Lard. But yeah, that's going on. How are your puppies? How's your puppies, your dog, your cats? How are your pets doing, Allard? Welcome. And Clovis is just vibing. Cool. Good to see you. Gannon, turn it. Oh, Gannon, you're a cool person. How you been doing? Are you playing a lot of Call of Duty, Gannon? Playing a lot of Call of Duty? How are things over in Kentucky? And Hikomori, good to see you. Or should I? Well, no, I'm going with Hikomori. Also, my friend DVD. Let's get a shout out for our friend Hikomori. I'm sorry that you're working at the moment, Hikomori, but I appreciate the alert. Thank you for wishing us the best of luck. You're good. And then Maze, hi Maze. I thought you would show up. I thought you'd come, Maze. You love our GeoGuessr streams, and I appreciate you. You're pretty much the only person that ever comes, only moderator that ever shows up here, Maze. So I appreciate your presence and everything. How's life going for you, Maze? Welcome to the stream. How's life going for you? And it's good to see you, ladies and detergents. Okay, Maze. Okay. Wherever you guessed, you based on your trip to your dentist. Well, no, actually, variable. I'm planning on going to the dentist today. I have my appointment today. I have a cleaning scheduled, so I'm gonna go later today. Not quite now because it's in the early mornings, but eventually. How was your trip to the dentist, variable? How was your trip? Let's see here. Shadow, oh, good to see you. It's 3 a.m. for you. Well, good morning to you. Good morning, Shadow. It's not 3 a.m. for me. It's like 12:30 for me. But good happens. That happens. Clovis, you don't like the dentist? Oh, Clovis, why do you not like the dentist? And Allard, you gotta eat breakfast now. Okay, cool. Go have fun eating breakfast. But yeah, your dentist are decent. You left your mouth tingling for 10 minutes. Hey, that's like a good tingle, a bad tingle. Good times. Dragonboard, good to see you. You're just gonna lay in bed? No worries, Dragonboard. If you need to lay in bed. Sorry that you got into an accident. That's really rough. How are you feeling? I'm sorry. What happened at work? But yeah, please get some rest. And Clovis normal here. You're coming. You're on YouTube and now you're coming on Twitch. Hey, you guys watch me for any direction. You want to watch me on YouTube? That's fine. You want to watch me on Twitch? That's fine too. But yes, okay. And you like how dentists smell? Interesting, Maze. I know that's, how do dentists smell? How do dentists smell to you, Maze? And why do you like it? How dentists smell? Yeah. No worries, Dragonborn. If you want to talk with on YouTube, that's perfectly fine here. Oh, look, it's our friend Mage. Hi, Mage. Good to see you. Welcome, stream, Mage. How are things going for you? Mage, do you like baseball? You like baseball, right? Are you sad that the baseball season is delayed because of negotiations? I think it's very tragic. I wonder if we're even going to have much of a season at all, because I don't know if anyone's going to come to an agreement. The players, the owners, it's just a bad situation all around. Yeah. Hey, Vero, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Vero. How's life going for you? Good to see you. Welcome. Yeah, it's a little bit after 12:30 a.m. in the morning for me, Shadow. So, just good, wake up and good morning. And no, Clovis, I'm not proud that you got 3 hours of sleep. You really should go to sleep right away. In fact, you probably should be going to sleep, maybe like, I don't know, like at least midnight, because you gotta wake up. Look, Mage. Yeah, normal. I haven't seen you in a while. Just saying, and then you show up. Oh my goodness. You guys are hilarious. And check the vending channel. Oh, okay, Dragonborn. That's rough. I'll check the vending channel. That's really crazy. Actually, let me go check out right now. Oh wow. Now, wow, that's quite the damage. Oh my goodness. Oh dear, oh dear. She ran the red light. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Yeah, she got a lot of damage to her front there. That's pretty crazy. And you got T-boned. You get T-boned on the right side. Guys, check if you want to see the pictures of this accident that our friend has got into. Just go into the venting channel on the Discord. He posted the car pictures. Wow. Yeah, always good to document that. That's pretty crazy. Oh my gosh. Whew, and you had a passenger in your car? That must have been pretty crazy. That must have been pretty crazy because you got hit on the passenger side, not the driver's side. So, that would freak me out. You know, if I'm on the side that gets hit. You know, you just see that coming, just bam. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm glad that you're okay. If you're just tired, please get some rest. Please get some rest so you can recover. But yeah, and no variable. You don't. No worries. You don't know what to do. Just say hello and we're just chatting. Hey Valorant, good to see you. Welcome. How's it going, Asterisk? Okay. I know what you guys are here for, and I can keep talking with chat, but let's go ahead and get started with the game here. While I keep talking, we're gonna start off with some diverse world. We'll do like some diverse world here, and remember it's no move, but we can pan and zoom. And let's get started. How are you doing, Asterisk? You think millionaires and billionaires fighting, which is a bad look? Oh, okay, Mage. But yes, you haven't seen you in a while. Yeah, it's true, Mage. It has been a long time. It's been a long time. So, yeah. And yeah, I figured yours is the blue car. Oh, okay. I thought you were in the, okay, I couldn't figure out which car you were in. Okay. So you're the blue car. So she ran the red light, and so you went into, you T-boned her in the intersection. Okay, well that's actually safer for you because obviously, while you're in the blue car, right, you're in the crumple zone, right? The crumple zone is in the front of the car. Well, theoretically, there's a lot of, the car can give a lot before it really starts having a problems, right? It's designed that way. Modern cars have a lot of safety features, right? So you in the front there, it looks pretty bad, but I think that's safer for you and your passenger than this T-bone. I guess the T-bone's not too bad for her because you hit her in the passenger side because she ran that red light, but geez Louise, that's pretty crazy. Oh my gosh, what a car accident. But yeah, and you can't think about dentists anymore without thinking about the squirting situation. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Maze, you know, I'm sure she gets squirted all the time. You know, that's all I'm saying. You know, she's used to it. Okay, so I mean, it's a. But yeah, you're going straight. Hollow, you're going straight, and she was turning left into a left arrow only lane, and then he had the green. Yeah, if you had the green, you had the right of way. She should have realized. But whew, that looks pretty bad. Hey Dusk, good to see you. Let's get a shout out for our friend Dusk. Really cool person, also an amazing streamer. If you guys like GeoGuessr, which I know you guys like to do so, check out our friend Dusk's channel. I'll just also give a shout out to Crazy, who I think we kind of missed in the beginning. But Dusk is a pretty awesome person. Check out Dusk and give him a follow. Really good. You'll like his content. Okay. Sun, please? Absolutely. Where's the sun here? Sun looks like it's to our east northeast. So I think that we are in the south, perhaps. This Google car looks like it's driving on the center of the road here, so that's not cool. But look, it's a Gen 4 camera because it's blue. I think it's blue car, Gen 4 camera. Maybe not, actually. This is not, it doesn't look as detailed as it could. Maybe it is, I don't know. Maybe it's Gen 4. Let's see, the FedEx truck is driving on the right side of the road, so it looks like they drive on the right here. That or this FedEx truck is doing exactly what this Google car was doing, which is driving like crazy, man. See, look at this. This car is literally in the middle of the road here. I think Google needs to fire this employee. I'm just saying. That does not look safe. I'm sure Google has to follow traffic laws. Let's take a look at the sign here. Okay. It's not a cross here, so that's good indication. Hey, Squacky, thank you very much for the follow. Really appreciate it. How you doing, Squacky? How you doing? Welcome. Pretty interesting. Okay, so just catching up with chat here, guys. Give me a second. Let's see here. No passengers in either car, and everyone was okay. She's just pretty shaken up. Oh, okay. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's pretty. I imagine she'd be shaken up, especially if she's the one that caused the accident. That's pretty crazy. There is bollards. There are bollards here. There's a bollard here for those you like bollard meta. There's a white with a black stripe on the bottom here. And I understand, Mace. you gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. So, Holly, you're on your way home from work and you have to drive 70 miles and... Or I could work 6 hours. I see what you're saying. Yeah. You can't predict these things, Holly. Sometimes you know it's you can't predict these things. Yeah. It's a very interesting map there, Squacky. Good to see you. You feel free to join in, Squacky. Exclamation point CG. That's the command for joining in. And I'm doing okay, Mace. I'm doing okay. Although I think my nose is a little bit clogged today. A little bit clogged. If I sound a little bit different, that's because my nose is a little clogged. But yeah. You live in background and don't have a lot of traffic. You live in the south, so in case a deer runs out, you try to hang back a little bit. Okay, that's reasonable. That's reasonable, Hollow. And I'd go after Google Drive. I'm just saying, the guy is driving in the middle of the road here. It's like, you either drive on the right, you drive on the left. I don't know. I bet a lot of these Google drivers are local, right? You probably don't you probably don't fly in drivers from the United States. Maybe you do, but I bet it's easier for a local to get around because one, you know the laws of your country, right? You have a driver's license in your country, so you know how to drive around in your country. You have experience, generally speaking, right? So that's probably one thing. You want to get a local to drive the car. Two, if you ever get into an accident, it's probably a lot easier to get insurance for a local driver as opposed to a visiting driver. So I think that's probably a big important thing, especially for a company like Google that wants to make sure that they have all their insurance and papers lined up because they don't want to get sued for tons of money. They want to be like, no, we have insurance. Everything we're doing, everything is legal. Okay, and then three. I don't think I have a 3. I just have those 2 points, right? Knows the roads, knows how to drive. 2 is can get insurance, and I guess whatever. 3, I guess the other thing would be maybe it's possible, maybe it's cheaper. And I hate to say it, but probably but I bet Americans demand a lot more money than some people in some countries, which is not fair. But, that's what Google's probably thinking. Okay, sorry about that. Guys, get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds, and then we'll move on onto the next map. Yeah, so someone hacked and took down all infrastructure at Bridgestone throughout all North and Central America. Really? I wonder why they did that. Hey, Blade, you're sick too? I don't know if I'm really sick, Blade. I just say my nose is a little clogged. Happens. How's life going for you? How's your life going for you, Blade? Oh my goodness. Have you been watching a lot of Spider-Man, Avengers, Thor, about movies? I assume that you watched the latest Spider-Man. I'm looking forward to the new Doctor Strange movie, but it's gonna happen. And Habibi, welcome to the stream. Welcome. And Clovis, yeah, you should have slept more. Your eyes wouldn't be tired if you slept all the time. Oh my goodness, let's see here. But yeah, welcome back, Alarm. Let's see here. Maybe the strangest things you ever heard, Dragonborn? Okay, fair enough. And it's throwing off big time, Mage. Yeah, it's a tricky one. We're in the middle of nowhere. I think the yellow lines down the middle of the road are a big clue. The bollards may be a big clue. Although it's only a single bollard, so I'm not sure how much of a big clue is that. And then maybe the terrain. These aren't necessarily trees you might see pretty far north, I'd think, right? It's more tropical. Especially these palms. These palms are a little more tropical. But I'm not entirely sure. At least I know that there's certain countries I can mark off the map, right? Because you have the back of the sign here. It's not a cross. It's not black. We got this pole here that has kind of this octagonal kind of shape here. I don't know if that helps. Octagonal. Maybe it's more hexagonal. It's difficult to see. So yeah, definitely challenging here. 5 seconds. Get your guesses in and we'll move on. Oh yeah, Mage. Well, I guess we got to pick out one versus the other. It could be one of those good tricky situations here. I don't know. But yeah. Well, hello everyone. What do you think? Only American people work for Google? No. I'm just saying that I'm just saying that it's possible that the drivers, were hired, working for Google in this country. You know, that's what I'm saying. I'm sure Google doesn't have a... Well, you know, actually, it's Google. Google's a pretty big company. They probably do have a presence in, like, every country in the world. I thought about it, I was like, probably most companies don't have a presence in every single country. But Google probably has a presence in most of these countries. Like, I bet Google doesn't have employees in, like, say, like, North Korea, Iran, that sort of thing. But probably in most other countries, there is probably, like, you know, a Google employee. Which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool, I can imagine. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and close the guesses here. I clicked it and didn't quite work. There we go. Okay, closing guess. Okay, I'm thinking South America. I'm thinking South America in the south, somewhere around here. Not Brazil. Let's see. Well, actually, Dust, you're 1,000 kilometers away and you're in a big country. But I'm not leaning towards Brazil. I'm leaning more towards maybe one of these long countries, Chile or Argentina. Maybe Argentina. I'll try and go maybe a little bit to the south here in Argentina. We'll see how that works out. But yes, yellow lines, of course, I think, you know, more like America kind of thing. So let's see if that's how my guess is. Oh, I went too far south. Yeah, the sun kind of threw you off. Sun was a little bit off. That does happen every now and again. But you know, we did pretty well. Some people are a little bit far. We got Vero, you're in Australia. I do apologize, Vero. Matt, hey Matt, welcome to the stream, Matt. Good to see you. You're in Malaysia. We got a couple people that. Ooh, what happened here? Mage, Allard, wow, you guys kind of ran on top for each other right here. That's pretty impressive. You guys are all in Thailand, fair enough. Interesting guess. It's pretty cool that you guys ran on top of each other. I guess you guys kind of figured it was the same country. We got Ask Chris, you're in Hungary. Okay, cool, Hungary. I chose, of course, Argentina, which is both wrong, but also third place. So it was a pretty tricky location. But Mexico, it was in Mexico. We got Dusk, who I'm not surprised, and of course Brad here, that are the number 2 and number 1s in our friend Mexico. We're actually all the way, we're kind of by Cancun. Look at this, we're a little bit outside of Cancun. Cancun's kind of famous as a tourist destination, right? And we're on the 180D freeway going south or west. I mean, it's going this direction, but you know, west or south. Interesting that it's the side road as opposed to the main freeway. So maybe it's not the 180D, but the 180. They have 2 freeways? That's pretty weird. I guess they don't go in the same direction, right? One's going more south. Nope, they rejoins again. See, it goes 180D goes around the town and then merges back up here. Wait, does it cross itself? It crosses itself. The 180 crosses over itself down here. What the frack? This is such a weird freeway. See, here's where it splits off, right? The 180, 180D. I guess the 180 is probably like what the old freeway was, and then they built the 180D to kind of increase the traffic, so you don't have to, like, you know, stop as much, right? It's a bigger freeway because there's two kind of highway lanes, and then it avoids like towns, so you could get there really quickly. But it's so weird that it crosses itself. Oh my gosh. Does it go in the same direction? Ah, I see what's going on here. See, then it splits down here. Oh, but then it rejoins. What a weird freeway. There's the 180D keeps going. Does it ever come back together again? There it is. We're learning a lot about the 180D freeway here for some reason. Okay. But yeah, we're a little bit past Cancun here, around Orenda. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, next game, next map. Give me a second, guys. Let me clear my throat. Okay, apologize about that. Welcome. sorry, give me a sec. I'm glad you guys were patient with me. But yeah, okay. You never joined a Chatguessr stream before, Noxy? It's 2:50 for you? Well, why are you up in the morning, 2:50 in the morning there, Noxy? It's good to see you. Welcome, Noxy. And you head up, Squacky. It's tired. It's 4 a.m. for you. Thank you for joining us for a brief moment, Squacky. Appreciate it. Please get some rest, okay? Have a good night, Squacky. I did not see the Spider-Man movie, Blade. I've not yet seen a Spider-Man movie. I've been kind of avoiding public places because of the pandemic, and so I've not yet seen the Spider-Man movie. I know I'm at this point I might just kind of wait for it to come out, like on Disney Plus, and then maybe I'll just watch it then. Yeah. But yeah, another ball up west though. Okay, mate, I didn't quite see that. Google is in China. Pretty sure. I'm sure Google has a presence in China. But they probably have like a very small office. Like probably like, well, for Google, a small office might be 100 employees. But they're probably doing other things in China, like maybe restaurant reviews. I don't know. Like Google, it's not just Google Maps, right? That China has that Google has trying to get into, right? They're probably trying to work on like Surge or many of their sub companies. You know, it's not like they can operate in China, right? They have to go through Chinese companies, but they probably have a presence in China itself that's saying like, okay, we have to work through all these other companies in China to get what we need to do here. So yeah. See here. Oh, no Google in China? Okay, Bob, interesting. And you have to start being a law-abiding citizen. You got ticket for no insurance and have a court day you have to work. Yeah, if you don't have it, oh yeah, I forgot, Holly, you don't have insurance. Yeah, if you don't have insurance, that's really rough. Yeah, you would get a ticket for something like that. You better start being a law-abiding citizen, Hollow. But Habibi is saying hello. Okay, let's see here. We got a lot. Let me just catch up a chat here. Americanism complex at its finest. Wow, Maze. Wow. Jeez Louise. So yeah, let's see here. You're tired? Bye, Squacky. Good night, Squacky. Okay, and yeah, as Clovis, she's got the link there. Dean! Hey, Dean, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Dean. And how you been doing, Bob? How you been doing? How you guys both doing? So Dean, you how is your new phone? How's your new iPhone? How's your new iPhone? You liking it a lot? You know, is it faster compared to your old iPhone? But yes. Phones can work, but some phones, but it's tricky to play GeoGuessr with your phone. Very difficult. Sun? That's a good question, Vero. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. I've been kind of thinking about that, but I think the sun might be right here to the southwest behind these clouds, but it's definitely a challenge. I mean, it could be right over here for all we know, to the northeast. It's definitely behind the cloud cover, but my guess is right here. So maybe we're in the north. What does that sign say? It says something 39. It says something 39 on this sign, and cars drive on the right here. Yeah. Are you gonna go, Habibi? Fair enough. I appreciate you. That it's good day. My stream's going great. My day's going great. Please get some rest though. Take care. Have a good one. Night, Habibi. Yeah. Can you zoom southwest? Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh, you're talking about the sign there. That's the sign there. Yeah. And what did the cat do to you? Hate him so much? Oh, Maze. Oh my goodness. Mercy Cat is fine. But yeah. Okay. It's difficult. It's difficult to figure out kind of where this location is. Are there any other signs? There is one, but you can't really read it. Noxie, you're in the hospital in the waiting room? Oh, I'm so sorry, Noxie. Your dad can't stand without getting dizzy and falling, so waiting to visit him. I'm sorry, Noxie, that your father's experiencing some issues. I really do apologize. Well, I'll pray for your family. I'll pray for your family. And your father. Do you know what happened? You know what's going on with your father? Or you you're just kind of waiting for the doctor to see them. Okay. Let's see here. But we got lots of people here. We got 2 mazes. I don't know. Oh, you're Mommy Maze? Okay, Maze. If you're Mommy Maze, then you're Mommy Maze. Yeah. And you guess you're thinking, why is the sign on the left? I don't know why the sign is on the left there. That's really interesting because the cars are clearly driving on the right, right? We got a car driving on the right here, and the car's driving on the right here. It's just the sign is just on the left side. There's another sign over here that looks more like a navigational directions sign, but too bad we just can't see it. We're just not near that. So yeah. Congratulations, Allard, on getting the country. That's nice work. Hey, Seth, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Welcome. You guys are all fantastic. And yeah, finally caught up to chat. So believe it or not, I'm now where we are at. Guys, get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds. We'll move on. But I actually don't see any other clues that could kind of tell us where we might be. It looks like a nice country, though. Nice country, big country, though. Look at Allard. Allard got the right country, but is at 1,500 kilometers. 1,500 kilometers. So this country is huge. It's huge. It's a big country. You're not sure you don't think it's anything severe, but you're still waiting. You know, maybe it's just kind of some illness. I know that one time, normally when I get a cold or a flu, I don't have like big issues. Like it's like, yeah, I feel sick, and I might be like out for like a week. I might feel like tired, or cough, or I may get a runny nose. Just be all bleh. But one time I got sick to the point where I felt dizzy. I'd feel sick and I'd be sitting in like a chair. Like, in fact, actually, I'm pretty sure I was sitting in this exact chair. And then the room would start to spin. The room would just suddenly start to spin for no reason. Like, I felt like I was in, the earth was, like, losing its gravity or something like that. It would feel really weird, right? It would just, the room would start to spin. It's clearly some sort of ear-related thing, right? You know, that you're maintaining your balance, or maybe there's a connection. And that was the worst. That was the worst symptoms. I can deal with feeling bleh. I can deal with feeling like, you know, tired or just wanting to sleep, too cold or too hot, right? Normal sick things. But losing your sense of balance, feeling dizzy, oh my gosh, that's terrible, because I was sitting down. I was sitting down in this chair. I should not be feeling dizzy. I wasn't standing. I wasn't, you know, exerting myself. Just a normal sitting down, and all of a sudden the room spins. I feel, you know, you kind of like grab the desk and try to hold on, because you feel like you're falling when clearly you know you're not, but your brain thinks you are. Not fun. So dizziness. Yeah, I don't know what I got, but that flu strain that year. That was pretty bad. 5 seconds to get your guess in, we'll move on. Sounds like vertigo? Yeah, Mage, I think that sounds like, that's a good reason. That's a good way of calling it. Yeah, vertigo. Not cool. And it was just because of the illness, right? After I experienced it 3 times during the entire illness, that I remember. It's possible that I experienced it while I was asleep, and you know, it was just something that I dreamed. But consciously experienced it 3 times, and all 3 times was not fun. I think I'm glad that I wasn't standing any of those 3 times, because I think I would have fallen. I don't know if I would have been able to kept myself up. But luckily I was either lying down or sitting down, so I was able to just kind of sort of maintain my position in a sort of fearful manner. Yeah. Okay, let's see what's going on here. There's no country to where you guessed? Oh no, Mage. Okay. So let's see where we got here. We're not in China, I think. I see yellow lines down the center here, so I'm leaning towards the Americas again. I think it's a big country, so, not like Norway or Finland. Also kind of a country that may be dry. Kind of has a dry kind of look to it. I'm leaning towards either the United States or maybe one of these big countries to the south here. But probably more the United States, especially... Well, actually, this thing is a weird marker. Marker. Maybe I wouldn't say the United States, because I think this has a K on there. Maybe. It's difficult to say. Normally we'd say like miles the United States. Maybe Canada? Does Canada have something that looks this dry? Maybe Canada. I don't know if Canada has something that looks this dry, but I'll go for Canada. Probably somewhere closer to the south here, Saskatchewan. We'll see what happens. I think a lot more people would have guessed the United States over the US, so we'll see. Whoa, I'm on the wrong side. I'm on the wrong side of the United States. I went north. I should have gone south. We're back in Mexico again, guys. It's been Mexico both times. It's in Mexico both times, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry, Blade. We are not in Denmark. I thought that Argentina was Argentina was a good time. Was a good one, Seth. I do think Argentina was a good guess. That was kind of what I was leaning toward, except we were far in the northern hemisphere, I thought. So yeah, I'm here in Canada with my friend Vero. Hey, okay, Vero, good to see you, And then we got other people who chose the United States, which is not a bad guess, but I thought it was didn't quite look like the U.S. because of the kilometers. So there's Ascaris in Missouri, Mage is in Colorado. You got third though, okay, Mage. And then we got fourth place here, Allard. You're in the right country, so nice work, Allard. Then we got the top 3, which of course Mage, not in the right country, but in Colorado. Brad, who is in the correct country, in Mexico. Good job, Brad. And Matt, congratulations, you are first. You are not in the right country, so it's kind of like a mixed bag for you. But you're in New Mexico, and we're in Old Mexico. More or less here. We're a little bit south of El Paso, Ciudad Juarez, in Las Lagartijas. Right here, this looks like a small town. We're a little bit west of it on the 7 freeway. So pretty good. So yeah. But yeah, that's what you meant, Allard. That's what you're saying for. You're glad I didn't fall? Appreciate that, Noxy. I'm glad I didn't fall either, because that would have been painful. Hey, there are bollards here. Also, this car has a antenna. This car has an antenna on the long antenna on the car, and it looks like it's driving on the left side of the road. That's interesting. Driving on the left because that's the back of the car, I believe. And then we got a bunch of bollards. Look at these bollards here. It's very difficult to make out. I'll look around. Maybe I can get a picture of the bollards. But yeah, you forgot it's kilometers, Mage. Yeah, I think I saw the K, but I wasn't entirely sure. Oh wow, it's a train track. Wow, it says railway crossing. Look at that. That's exciting. I hope you guys know your train meta because this is a good time to pull out the good old train meta card. You're always asking for the sun. Sun is over here to the northwest. Do you see that? Northwest. We might be in the southern hemisphere. It says Court Lane here, actually. Court Lane. So we got Court Lane. Maybe an English-speaking country. This says railway crossing. That looks like it's English. Anything else? Any other clues here? The bollards. The bollards, and then maybe, let's see, is this a better picture of the bollard? That looks like a better picture of the bollard right there. See how you can see those two bollards here? We got, this is the back of the bollard, this is the front of the bollard, there's a red stripe. Yeah, that looks like a good picture of the bollards. Yeah. Hey, Outspace, good to see you. How you been, Outspace? No, Outspace, don't worry. I haven't been streaming for like 13, 12 hours, whatever. I stopped my previous stream, you know, went to eat dinner, took a break, took a nap. And then I come back, and now I'm streaming again. GeoGuessr, I wouldn't call them back-to-back streams because they're not like stop one, then start the next one. But they are very close. They're very close in the time, right? But technically for me, they're 2 different days, right? It's my Tuesday stream and my Wednesday midnight stream. Welcome back, Outspace. Yeah, Asterisk here, like, yeah, we're probably in the same country, probably Mexico again. Yeah, I don't know, I don't think it's Mexico. One thing that I don't think it's Mexico is because look at this, look at the line that's dividing the center of the road here. See how it's not yellow, right? In the last 2 maps, we saw a yellow line down the center, and this is clearly not a yellow line. This is clearly not a yellow line. So I'm thinking that it's not Mexico because of the difference. You're right? It's not. It doesn't have the same kind of markings. Also, the sign's in English here, guys. It's a railway crossing. So yeah. Ooh, Allard, you know your trains? I like trains. It maybe has a European influence. A lot of things that are English are inspired by the Europeans because the one country that is pretty dominant in English and kind of is the reason why a lot of us speak English is a European country. So we could blame England. We could all blame England. But yes, it's morning here. Good morning to you, Outspace. How you liking things? You know, is it warm? Is it warm and feeling a nice warm sun, warm air breeze? Good morning breeze. But yeah, I'm glad you got a good guess in there, Allard. You know your train meta, but you know your bollard meta? That's pretty cool. And Allard, you've been to this train track? Unfortunately, I don't see any trains. I like maps with trains on them. I'm sure that if I asked, I could, if I Googled it, I could be like, oh, look, there's a cool train map. You know, maybe we'll do that next. Maybe we'll do a train map. I'm sure that somebody has made a train map. That'd be pretty cool, right? Then everyone could know your train meta. Here's an interesting thing. I don't think it's the United States, because it says railway. Fun fact, in the United States we call them railroads, right? We call them railroads. Railway is not the same kind of word you'd use. That's why, I mean, I'm sure like there's some places called railway, but generally speaking in the United States we use the word railroad. So it'd be a railroad crossing. Which would make a lot more sense if you think about it in terms of like the literal meaning. A railroad crossing, right? Where the rail and the road cross. It's pretty logical, but obviously calling it, you know, but a railway crossing also makes sense, right? The railway is the train track, and it's a crossing here on the railway. No gates though. I guess there's no automation on this particular like path, but you got to be very careful that you don't accidentally hit the train. But, you know, you can see for miles in both directions, so you shouldn't have any trouble looking left and right and being like, oh, no train coming, I can cross. You know, assuming that you're not driving like a very slow vehicle, you know, you should be fine. You should be fine. Yeah. Get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds, and then we'll move on. But yeah, it's cold here in the Netherlands. Outspace. Sorry, that's cold there. You know what? I guess to be fair, it is still It's only just March. It's only the beginning of March. So the warm spring weather hasn't quite come in yet to a lot of places. In California, though, it's been kind of warm. And there's actually locations where Ghoul is on a train. Oh, that's pretty cool, Mage. I didn't know that. That sounds fun. And you found a Japanese island that's on a train, actually? Ooh, Mage, if you got to share that island. I'd love to see the location at some point. That'd be pretty cool. And yeah, not every Dutch person lives in Amsterdam. Fair enough. Blade, no, once you make your guess, you can't guess again. Sorry about that, Blade. Clovish, please don't sleep in school. I'm starting to think, Clovish, that you need to sleep. You need to sleep more. That's all I'm saying. Hey, Ranacor, good to see you. How are things going, Ranacor? Welcome, Ranacor. How are things going for you? Ranacor, I really am tempted. To look more into crowd control and see if I can do a Minecraft thing with it, especially during the SMP streams, because then I can install all these cool plugins, right, for the SMP, and things could get a little wild. But at the same time, not having points makes it a little difficult. I'll try. I think I'd be interested to look into it more, but it'd be pretty cool to have like a little more interaction. I think the big thing would be like having ability for people to get more points. I think that's gonna be the tricky thing. But how are you doing, Ranacor? 5 seconds, guys. 5 seconds. Get your guesses in. We'll move on. 5 seconds. And oh yeah, Amaze, you met a guy who looks identical to the Snow Queen from Narnia. What the? Okay, let's see here. Snow Queen Narnia is, well, the Snow Queen of Narnia has a very, very specific look here. Very specific look here. It's a very kind of white clothing. Not quite like winter clothes, but not quite like just like a plain dress. There's definitely like a dress, coat, crown kind of attire here. Let me just go ahead and show you guys what the Winter Queen of Narnia looks like. I believe here's an image. Here's an image of the Winter Queen of Narnia. Yeah, I kind of am curious. I'm kind of curious, Maze. I'd love to see. So that's Winter Queen of Narnia. Okay. And, yeah. Okay, so let's see what we got here. Okay. I think we're in the southern hemisphere in an English-speaking country, so that really limits it down to 3 different countries. I don't think it's South Africa, because I think in a lot of South Africa, it's a Gen 2 camera. It's not all the case. I suppose it could be like in Lesotho or Eswatini, but I'm leaning more towards Australia. It looks kind of dry in Australia. I think they do have railways. And I think some places have antennas. I don't know where. I guess go by Adelaide. Oh, Pixie, thank you for the follow. Welcome to stream, Pixie. How have you been doing? So I'm going to go and guess Australia. And I actually got it right this time, so there it goes. Blade, not a bad guess. Ireland, they do speak English in Ireland, but I think we were in the south. So Australia was a pretty good guess. Most everyone got it. We got Vero to the west here. I'm also west. Then we got Brad, Matt Lee, and then the top 3 who got closer to the east, we got Asterisk, Mage, and Allard. Nice work, Allard. Yeah. You got extremely close. Alan, you're on the right road. You're on the A15 B51 road there. That is really impressive. We're a little bit far south, but we're a little by Breeza, a little bit northwest of Breeza. There's the train track, right there, following kind of the Watermark Road. This is the Calmy-Laroy Highway. And here's Court Lane, that we saw Court Lane. And there's that train track that we saw. That was pretty cool. Then the railway crossing. I like this location right here because it really, wow, is there a lot of train crossings here? No, they're just random marks here, just one train crossing. But I like this because we kind of got right here on the railway crossing itself. That's pretty awesome. Solid job. Yeah, but Noxie's telling Chloe she go to sleep. But yeah, let's see that Instagram. You just mean his face. Oh, okay, Maze. I'm like, oh, okay, that's like, wow, you look like the Winter Queen. Talk with you for a crowd control after the stream. Fair enough, Ranacor, fair enough. I see those balls, guys. Don't worry, I'll zoom in. You're not doing great as your mom is worryingly sick and needs to go to ER again. Oh, okay. So I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry that your mother's not holding up. Ranacor, I will pray for your mother. But yeah, I hope that she does. She does keep doing okay. She really should go to the ER if she really needs help. But at least she has a doctor's appointment, so that's good. That's good. I hope she holds out too. I think that must be really worrying for you, Ranacor. That must be really, really worrying for you. And Allard, you do know your train tracks. You did know your train tracks. That was pretty good. Hey, how's it going, Sinbax? Welcome to the stream. How's life going for you? Good to see you. Hello, hello, hello to you. Okay. I'm not exactly sure where we are. It's another yellow line down the center of the road here. And then we got these bollards. And I think these bollards might give it away. But yeah. You're talking to his friend and you thought like, hey, did you ever notice that your friend is identical to the Snow Queen? And he was like, he does. Oh my gosh, Maze. Hey, fair enough. Yeah, Allard, that's a good point. Where's the sun? And the answer is, I'm not entirely sure if it's... I think it's kind of directly overhead. I don't know if that helps anyone, but it's pretty directly overhead. It's right here in the center of the screen here. Yeah, I think that's the sun right there. I wouldn't recommend using it. Maybe it's more to the south. Maybe. I don't know. It's possible it's more to the south, but I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. Also, are we over the line again? Look at this Google car. It's over the line again. See, look at this. We're just sort of we're driving. I think we're driving. I don't know which direction we're driving, but we're definitely over the line on this side. I'm starting to question the driving ability of these Google drivers. There is a sign on the left there. Do you see that? There's a sign on the left. Do we drive on the left here, maybe? I don't know. It's tricky. But there is a sign right there on the left side, right? It's pointing away from us, but it's on the left, so maybe we drive on the left? We got some interesting bollards. I don't see any other signs. Looks like they have some farms down there. That's pretty cool. There, and some crisscrossing, and I don't see anything else that kind of gives it away. We're just sort of on this mountainy road. Ooh, look at this tree kind of sticking out. It gets the sunlight, but I don't know if it's like gonna last very long. I guess it's okay. It's not a steep cliff or anything. Yeah, I think bollards and the yellow line is your only clue, guys. I think that's it. Nothing else here. Google cars too cool for roads. I mean, I guess it's true. It also seems to be too cool for following laws in certain countries. But yeah. Unox, you hate the dentist. Good to see you, Unox. How badly do you hate the dentist, Unox? On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being like you love the dentist and 10 being you hate the dentist, where would you fall? Where would you fall? And you're trying to set up him up with your roomie? Interesting, Maze. Are you being a matchmaker? Matchmaker, make me a match. Find me a find me a catch. But yeah, you don't know why people have problems with the dentist. Some people just don't like the dentist. Some people don't like the dentist. And to answer the stream question, you had never minded going to the dentist nor were scared of it and had a great dentist. Okay, that's pretty cool. I'm glad that you're able to have great dentist experience, and yeah. Yeah, getting a cavity cleaned and filled is painful. Fillings are painful, but if you get it early, it's probably not as bad. You're so bad, Blade. Oh, fair enough. Hey, Dusk, good to see you, my friend. How are you? Hello. But yes, I see you. And Unox, you're like on a 7 of hating the dentist, but you brush your teeth well. Hey, I'm glad you brush your teeth. Proper dental care is important, so please everyone, make sure you brush your teeth daily, make sure you brush after every meal really, and make sure you floss daily. It worked, of course, because you're always right. Maze, you're not always right. That's kind of pompous of you to say that, Maze. But I'm glad that the match worked out. That's kind of cute, matching someone with your friend. I think that's sweet. Oh my gosh, Cinnamonique! Oh, let's get a shout out for our friend Cinnamonique. Wow, Cinnamonique, you're here early. Good morning to you. I mean, I guess you're in the European Union, but I never usually see you often at this time of day. I really don't. Also, guys, Cinnamon is probably one of the best GeoGuessr streamers out there. Just really solid, very, very popular. Does a lot of unique ways of playing GeoGuessr, and prefers Milky Way candies. Just give him a follow. Really awesome. If you like GeoGuessr, Cinnamon does it 10 times, 100 times better than I do. So give him a follow. Welcome to the stream, Cinnamon. Hello. Okay, and John Harvey, it's good to see you as well. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I don't think there's really any clues, guys. Get your guesses in 30 seconds. It's just a yellow line, the bollards, and that sort of thing. But yeah. Yeah. Oh wow, Maze. I knew as soon as I said it. As soon as I said that you're not always right, you're just gonna be like, how dare you? Maze, just go pet a chicken. Sometimes you're left, Leo Toad. That's a funny joke. But yes, yeah, look, lots of shout outs to our friend. It's actually, you don't use the @ mage. You don't use the @ because the @ doesn't work here. I don't know. I think people have done that before, but I don't know. I'm not entirely sure if like there's some sort of command setup that I can do in Stream Elements so that when you do @ it will remove the @ or something. I have no idea. Yeah. Hey, Nay, it's good to see you. I'm doing okay. You know, just playing some GeoGuessr with everyone and getting completely lost in where in the world we might currently be. We are on Earth. We are on Earth. Don't get me wrong, but where on Earth? That is the tricky part. That is the tricky part. How are you doing today, Nay? But yeah, we're going here. And you get help, but have a good stream. No worries, Noxy. Hope that everything goes well with your father. Please be well. Please be well, and keep us updated. Keep us updated on what's going on. Okay. Yeah. But yeah, hey Neno, good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Neno. 5 seconds. Get your guesses in. We'll move on. Yeah, I'm Asian. Blade. I am. Let's see. I'm an Asian American. Oh, thank you, Nano, for the follow. Appreciate it. I'm half Chinese and half Japanese. Half Chinese and half Japanese, right? For my Chinese part of myself, I'm from the right over around here. Oh, actually, sorry, I'm a little bit too far to the west. Right here, kind of the Guangzhou, everyone, the Canton kind of province. So right around here, that's kind of basically where I'm from in China. And in Japan, if we move our, this is the good things about having a map here. My family has two kind of origins. The Wakayama village in Wakayama, I guess it's more of a city now. Oh, Amy, thank you for the follow, appreciate it. So here's, this used to be a village, and now it's a city. So I don't know what to say, it doesn't look like the homeland. And then of course I'm from the Aichi-ken area. See here, it's the Aichi area, Aichi-ken area. Those are where my family's from, basically. But of course, you know, we're all in the United States now. In fact, my grandmother was born in Chicago. Actually, yeah, she was born in Chicago. Grandma was born in Chicago. Her mother was born in California, somewhere around here. So you know, pretty Americanized. Anyway, I'm closing the guesses. I'm thinking again the Americas. These ballers look very familiar. I think we drive on the left side of the road. I don't know where these ballers are from, though. I'm very kind of confused. I'm just gonna go and guess New Zealand. I'm gonna guess New Zealand, but I'm really just kind of lost, honestly. Actually, would I guess New Zealand? No. No, I would guess more like Chile. Let's move over. Okay. I probably should have guessed New Zealand. Really? Really? We're in Asia? Oh my gosh. I would have been closer in New Zealand. I had no idea where we are. I was so lost. I'm in Chile. Allard's are in Colombia. Sorry, Allard. And then we got Blade, you're in Finland. Hey, at least Blade, Finland is a country with yellow lines down the center, so not a bad guess. But we're in Asia. We're in Thailand. Okay. So we got Matt. You're in Malaysia. Sorry, Matt. You're a little bit off, but you're in a neighboring country, so that's better than what I did. And wow, Vero, we chose a border, but you're just barely in the country. Nice guess. It was almost like a 50-50 there. Okay, so we got Sin. Sin is over here to the south. We got Mage to the north, and the top three are Cinnamon. Not bad, Cinnamon. Not surprised. You are a very fantastic GeoGuessr streamer. Vero and Brad, nice work you did. All fantastic. We are... Where exactly? Well, I guess we're at the Phu Suan Sai National Park. We're northwest of it on the 1268 freeway. There's a gas station down here, and yeah, just kind of the border between two like regions. Okay, that's pretty cool. Nice work, everybody. Okay. Oh wow, things changed drastically. This is pretty. Snow. Snow. This is a place that gets snow, guys. So that's one thing to take a note here. There's a bunch of signs here. I'll just kind of look at those signs if you guys want to take a look at that. But let me catch you a chat here, guys. Okay, let me see. Hi, Jerry. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream, Jerry. How's it going for you? And hello to you, Amy. Okay, so you're so here, catch you a chat. You thought, to be fair, the best one you had wasn't your dentist, but you're a stomatologist. I see. And you heard horror stories of wisdom tooth removal, and yours was really quickly. Cutting the tooth in the gum, painless, and getting steak and rice the next day. You ate steak and rice the next day after getting a wisdom tooth removed? Jeez Louise, Ranacord. I mean, that's a good dentist, but you also seem to have your wisdom tooth must have been perfectly positioned for that to be not being painful, because some of that's not very easy. Hey, how's it going, Pig? Welcome to the stream. How's it going, Pig Cutie? When did you move to America? See, Blade, I was born in the United States, right? I was born in America. My ancestors moved to America in the 1890s. So family's been here for quite some time. See here. Jeremy, good to see. Hello. Let's see here. Okay. And, no, absolutely. I don't take offense to questions like that. I'm used to it at this point. Questions like that are just like standard, you know, for me. For someone who's Asian and that lives in the United States, right? Not a lot of people assume, like, you know, well, it depends, right? Where I live, it's so diverse that even if I'm Asian, no one assumes that, like, I just moved here, generally speaking, because you got, like, people from all sorts of countries. Chile, Greece, you know, China and Japan, of course. A lot of immigrants, right? India. So people are just like, yeah, you know, you're either born here or you weren't born here. Usually it's, you know, you don't, but people do ask. Every now and again, you get people who do ask. I personally don't take offense. People are curious, and I find that to be kind of endearing, honestly. People just asking, like, hey, you know, where are you from? What's your life like? And I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to talk. Actually, as a streamer, that's basically what life is like for you. How are you guys getting all this location already? I don't see any signs, right? Basically, we're talking with each other, and you have no context, more or less, about my life, and I have no context about your lives, right? So the idea here is, like, if we're to get to know each other, we have to ask each other questions, right? And that's basically what it is. Also, it gives me something to talk about. I don't see any clues. How do you guys figure out where we are? Pretty, though. Sun, by the way, is to the south. Sun's by the way to the south. For those of you who don't know, but beautiful country. I like the snow. This might be a lot of fun to, like, kind of ski down, maybe, in the winter, but not enough snow to ski here at the moment. Oh my gosh, did you guys watch the Winter Olympics? What do you guys think of the Winter Olympics? That was a lot of fun. I have no idea where we're at. Okay, let me just catch my chat here. Let's see here. Catching up. Hang on. See here. Simon, hey Simon, good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Do you need to log in when you pick the location? No, Amy, there's no login required. You do not need to log in. Oh, Amy, you figured that out. Okay, that happens. Do I hate going to the dentist? Actually, I do not, Simon. Believe it or not, the reason I chose this question is because I'm going to the dentist later today, to get a cleaning. It'd probably be a little bit more painful. I don't nearly floss as much as I should. But generally speaking, my teeth are pretty good. My parents were dentists. They're retired now, but they were dentists. And so to me, going to the dentist was seeing my parents. I was never afraid of going to see my dad, my mom. Like, you know, to me it was like, oh, that's just my dad, that's just my mom. They'll clean my teeth, they'll take care of me. Right? They one of the games I used to play when I was a child was hard way or easy way. Basically, my parents would have the toothbrush. At the end of the day, they had the toothbrush, and they say, Kevin, would you like me to brush your teeth the hard way or the easy way? Now me, not knowing that this was just to take care of my teeth, I thought, oh, you know, that's a game. So I said hard way, because in hard way to me means I'd run around the house and they'd have to catch me and then pin me down and brush my teeth. Right? Once they pin me down, I wouldn't really resist that much, but they have to catch me first. So I'd run around, and they run after me. They have to grab me, you know, pin me down so they could brush my teeth. And to me, it was a game. Like, oh, you know, I had a game. My sister thought it was a game. I thought it was a game. If I was tired, I would say easy way, because I didn't want to play the game. If I didn't want to play the game, I'd say easy way. But if I did want to play, hard way. I just thought it was fun. I didn't realize it was kind of important for taking care of teeth. And they were like, oh my gosh, this kid is just running around the house. We'd scream. My sister and I would scream and laugh and have so much fun just running around to all the rooms. A very enjoyable, probably exasperating for my parents who are dentists and have plenty of patients that are cooperative during the work, and then just their kids are just running around not letting them brush their teeth. I've gotten better. I no longer do hard way or easy way. I don't run around the house, you know, and someone has to pin me to get my teeth brushed. I brush my teeth normally. But as a kid, that was a fun memory. Sorry about that, guys. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Get your guess in. We'll move on. Do apologize. Okay. But yeah, the guy was an artist. Okay, Ranico, fair enough. Difference between a dentist and dermatologist? That's a very good question, Maze. And the answer is, I actually don't know. I don't know. To me, when someone gets a wisdom tooth out, I usually call them a dental surgeon. So that happens. But maybe that's the name for it. Yeah. You're going to the dentist this month to get your twin block braces? Oh, okay. You're not looking forward to it, Amy. You know, braces were painful. They weren't fun, but they sure did correct my teeth. My teeth were pretty crooked. My teeth did not look like this. My teeth did not look like this when I was younger. Especially the bottom, the bottom teeth. There was definitely a lot of crowding there. So the braces did help a lot for me, but it wasn't fun. Okay. Your wisdom teeth are all horribly positioned, all deep. The guy was just good. Oh, okay, Ranicore, fair enough. Okay. It's just funny timing right after you explained that your grandmother was born in Chicago. Oh, okay, Maze. And you honestly suggest, cool, Amy, cool. Jeremy, good to see you. Welcome. And you've never been outside of Europe? Interesting, Allard. Okay, so yeah, you got your name here, guys. Jeremy, Amy. 5 seconds, get your guess in. We'll move in. But yes. And what's your favorite sport in Winter Olympics, Unox? You know, the bobsledding is pretty cool. Bobsledding. I like ice skating. The ice skaters are just beautiful. Like they have such great technique, amazing control. They're very strong. They can do spins, and I'm like, how are you like moving around on these little tiny skates? You know, that blades, which to me like freak me out because like, wow, you could hurt yourself. You know, cut yourself with these blades. I guess not really. It's really hard probably to get the bottom of your blade on your foot to cut like your arm or something, right? You'd have to be very flexible to cut yourself with a blade. But to me, you know, that it always seems kind of a scary kind of thing. But they're very amazing, very impressive. I do like partners. I think partners is pretty impressive because, you know, you got lots of like combination. Okay, I have no idea where we're at. I'm gonna get Switzerland. I think Switzerland's a good guess. You know, the good old Swiss Alps. You know, Yodel-Lehi-Hu, could be Austria, who knows? Where are we? Holy cow, it was Switzerland. Haha, I didn't even know. But to me, it kind of like reminded me of like the Matterhorn. The Matterhorn ride at Disneyland. It's like, this kind of reminds me of the Matterhorn ride just going off in the Swiss Alps, you know, or something. And you know, Switzerland. So give me a Swiss vibe. So that's my guess. Sorry, Blade, we are not in... Are you in Tibet? Did you choose Tibet? I think you chose Tibet. Okay, we are not in Tibet. Or China. We're not in China, I guess. Yeah, Vero's in Kyrgyzstan. We got people who chose to the north. Not a bad guess, honestly, because of how cold it was, right? Jereby's in Sweden. Randacor, you're in Norway. And then we got a lot of people who are a little bit closer. Mage, you chose Andorra. That's pretty cool. I got my Amy, you're in France. I like a friend Randacor. Randacor's in France. Maze is in Austria. Austria is not a bad guess because it could have been very mountainy. I think this entire mountain range probably looks very similar in Mexico, also in Austria. And I think the rest of us are all in Switzerland, so that's pretty good. We got Allard, Pig, nice, good job, Pig. Then there's Cinnamon over here. Not a big surprise that Cinnamon got well. Brad, did I really get first? Jeez Louise, I got first with 11 kilometers. Wow, I just kind of guessed in the middle of the country. Okay, we are on the 11 freeway. I guess we're a little bit... I don't know if we're near any town, really. Just a little bit off the 2. We're past a eating place called I'm Dorfli or something. And, oh yeah, just kind of a nice place in the Alps. Okay, let's take a look at the summary. Let's see here. Congratulations, Brad. You are first. You got the gold medal at 20,700 points. Mage, you got the silver at 15,200. These are very nice scores. Look how pretty they are. Allard, you get the bronze at 12,000 points. And then Cinnamon, congratulations, you got the honorable mention at 9,500. Good job, Jeremy. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. That's nice to do so, Jeremy. But you guys did all fantastic. You guys did all really cool. And I think that you guys did well. Let's take a look here. Is there a train map? I kind of want to do a train map, guys. You guys mind if we do a train map? I think if there's like a train, let's see if I can just type in trains, UK train stations. Is there like trains of the world? International train station interiors? No, I want something like train of the world. No move meta training. Yeah, it's just there's trains, but there's not like, it's like a very specific kind of thing, right? It's not like it's not like it's not. What about European train places? I don't want to do it in the same country, but European at least is is at least Europe. I don't want inside interiors. I kind of want to look at the like a more of an outside. This is easy though. There's 1,000+ locations, but each point is close to a railroad line. It's in Europe. Okay, fine. European train places. European train places. So this is all Europe. Apparently, this is all Europe. But there's trains. There's trains. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do trains. Yeah, European railways. Yeah, let's see what happens here. So we'll see. We'll see if you can kind of figure out where we are here. Okay, we're gonna do no move. We're gonna do the same thing, no move, but we'll do but we're in Europe. No time limit. Okay, good luck, guys. Okay, wow, look at this. This is pretty. You also get some language here. There's a soft kind of sign here. It says soft, S-A-U-F. We got a pole with the holes in it. So that's interesting. And then we got, I think we're in Europe because it says Europe. Where's the sun? I don't see the sun anywhere. I think it's an overcast day, so no sun for anybody. But we do have a lot of rhyme here. It says, Entre Pretons, Rue Drogon, 500-700 Mets, 5,700 Mets, SNCF, Technicenter, Lorraine. Okay, that's very interesting. Somebody drew on this box here. I think that's probably not normal. Somebody drew on this. Something Secors, Petons, Access, Strictamente, Interdict or something. And then it says Grand Est. Grand Est on this train. But look at these trains. Very beautiful. Very beautiful. Okay, if there's anything you guys want me to look at specifically, let me know. Just catch up with chat here. Okay. But let's see here. What's your favorite sport in the Winter Olympics? What's your favorite sport in the Winter Olympics? Okay. And you don't watch the Olympics a lot? Fair enough. Have I ever gone skiing? Unox, I tried skiing once. I've tried skiing once when I was young. My mother took me skiing. She wanted me to learn, I think. And I think I just never really took on to it. I did do snowboarding a little bit with the Boy Scouts. Was it with the Boy Scouts or with someone else? I tried snowboarding, but skiing and snowboarding never really took off. Also, it's kind of difficult, honestly, to do a lot of it. You have to drive up into the mountains around here, and well, it's not an easy drive. It takes a bit of time. So I never was really interested in skiing or snowboarding. But yeah, it was cool. Cool. Do you do skiing? Do you do a lot of skiing, Unox? Hey, Minecraft, welcome to the stream. How's life going for you, Minecraft? Sorry I didn't say hello to you. But yes. And you said you had braces for how long did you have them for? For me, oh geez Louise, I don't know, years upon years. I had braces for a very long time, maybe like 2 or 3 years. And then the problem is I didn't wear my retainer. So guys, wear your retainer after you get your braces. I didn't wear my retainer. I don't know why. Maybe I was rebellious. So my teeth started to move back into place, and they became kind of crooked again. So as an adult after college, I went back and got more braces again because my teeth were so crooked that braces were the only thing that could solve them. So I got braces again as an adult. So make sure you wear your retainer because you don't want to go to braces twice. Also, it's more expensive. It's more expensive as an adult because you have to pay them for them yourself. So don't do that. But yes. Okay, just say hello to everyone. Pixie saying hello. In your country, it never snows? Oh, cool, Amy. Fair enough. Let me just catch up, see if there's anyone who wants to guess anything here. Too bad just to watch. Jeffrey said, what? Do you think that's Mount Everest? Oh, okay, Maze. I didn't realize that. Yeah, just do swag for Amy here. You're not last, but congratulations. You know your trains and never been on a train, Amy? I hope that someday you're able to get on a train. Trains are a lot of fun. I love trains, and I hope you experience it at some point. Let's see, European railways. Yeah, there we go. Got here. Got a favorite. Never been on a train. No, Amy, please don't cry. You got this. I believe in you, Amy. I believe in you. Okay, you can't even stick your head in there. Yeah, you can't stick into your head in the pole. You can't stick your head in the pole. It's a little bit too much a challenge here. And Amy, you never seen the snow, you never been on a train. You gotta do a lot of things, Amy. You gotta do a lot of things. You got a bucket list now. Ride a train. That's 1. See snow. 2. I don't know what 3 would be, but what are things? What's on your bucket list, guys? What's on your bucket list, Amy? Okay. Congratulations on doing good, guys. And you never thought about much, but everyone skis snowboards here. Like, it's very rare to meet anyone who never done it. Oh, interesting, Maze. That's pretty interesting. Yeah, right. In the United States, right, there's only a few places that snow, right? Right, and also even in like places like Montana or North Dakota where it does snow, It's flat. It's flat. It's a very flat over here. You could get ski on the skis and a snowboard, but you wouldn't be able to really go down anything. There's no slope. You wouldn't be able to go anywhere. There's a lot of mountain ranges here, so there's probably a lot more snowboarding and skiing in Colorado and California and everything, and maybe somewhere over here in the east. But then of course half the country just doesn't get any snow, and then some places are just not conducive to snow. So yeah. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. Did anything wanted me to look at any specifically? No, I think so. Okay, 30 seconds, guys. Get your guesses in, and we'll move on. Okay. And your whole country has never done it. Interesting, Amy. I'm glad that you're doing really good, Unox. Nice work. And and wait, why are you surprised everything's in Europe? I mean, Blade, everything's in Europe. It literally says right here, European train place. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But yeah. A meter. I mean, some people did pretty well here. I don't think it's cheating, but like some people can like figure things out. For one, we're at a train yard. It's very clearly that we're at some sort of train yard because there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, at least 7, maybe 8 trains right here, right? You could probably figure it out from the language where we are. It says Lorraine and Metz, so that's pretty interesting, right? It even says Technicenter Lorraine, so maybe that's like the location. So Metz, Lorraine, the language probably gives it away. We're in Europe, so we know that kind of where it kind of is. And then once you kind of like look things around here, you're being like, oh, I just need to find the Texas Center on the SNCF. I don't know what SNCF stands for, but trains are pretty cool. I wish that we could see a better look at these trains. Like, everything is sort of blocked off. We got this stupid bridge in the way. We got stupid bushes in the way. Like, I can't even see the beautiful trains. So, yeah. Oh, no. That was a pea brain, you know. But I'm glad we were able to have fun here. True. You're guaranteed good points if you guess Europe. Assuming you don't guess outside of Europe. But yes, I don't know if they're repeating locations. There should be more than 1,000 locations on this train map, so I don't know how many times this place repeats, and I don't think a lot of people play the train map. I don't think a lot of people play the train map. I might be one of the few people that really just loves trains. I wouldn't say few. There's probably like tons of us. There's probably like millions of us. But who play GeoGuessr, stream GeoGuessr. 5 seconds, get your guess in. We'll move on. 5 seconds. So yeah. You know what that happens? We just have to figure things out. We all learn together. And have fun together, and that's the way to do it. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm pretty terrible at this. I'm probably not going to get this right, but we'll see where we're at here. And yeah, John Harvey, why'd you choose a train map? Yeah, I guess I like trains. I'm not sure if I'm an enthusiast. I don't really know a lot about trains. I grew up watching Cinnamon. There you are with your 1 meter. You guys are pretty funny. I grew up watching Thomas the Tank Engine. I love Thomas the Tank Engine. And ever since that, trains have just kind of had a warm place in my heart. I've never been one to kind of like learn a lot of facts about trains, but riding trains, I just think they're cool. I just think that's cool. It's a reasonable thing. So yeah, thank you for the follows, guys. Jeremy, Amy, and Nano. I appreciate that. You guys are all fantastic. Yeah, you doubt a bit, but you don't know anyone else who's very interested in them. yeah. John Harvey. I make videos on YouTube. I make videos on YouTube about Thomas the Tank Engine videos, and so I've been kind of on a train kick lately. Yeah, I like trains, right? Train noises. You do use trains, maze? Hey, you know what? That's cool. Okay, let's see where we're at here. Cinnamon is really solid. Every time I click it, it doesn't quite work. Okay, so we're in Europe, so I don't know why I'm looking at a map of the United States, but let's see. I think we are in France because I believe that Metz, isn't Metz a French city? Let's see. I think that's kind of what gave it away. And Lorraine, Alsace and Lorraine, right? Alsace and Lorraine, yeah. I remember my World War history, my European history. The Germans and the French fought over Alsace and Lorraine a lot. It's a very conflicting area. So Metz, I think, is kind of the location, right? This is probably the city that we're in, and then the location is Technicolor Lorraine for some sort of like trains, which I really don't know where that might be exactly. But I think that as long as I'm this close, I'm okay with being like, yeah, I found the area. So let's go here. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I got the right city, so that's a pretty good number of points. Okay, so a lot of you guys chose the right country. Everyone's in the right country, so good job. You guys figured out it was France. Nice work. Too bad I should have said Radicor, this is your country. But I should have, yeah, France, you're on mobile delay. Sorry, Radicor, sorry that you didn't see that. Yeah, we could have been like, this, you gotta get in here, France. It's, yeah, your country, but sorry about it. Yeah. So there's Blade in France. Amy, nice work, guys. Jeremy and Vero, you guys are all in France. Congratulations. Then people chose the right city. So there's people like myself and Allard, who chose basically the city center. Hey, Allard. Wow, we're like in the same like shopping mall area. That's pretty cool. I've never been to Metz, but that'd be fun. Oh, and then you guys found trains. You guys zoomed in, you found the train tracks. That's smart. Nice work, Daimyo. That's a really good one. By the way, welcome to the stream. How you doing? And then a lot of you guys figured out where the center is here, right? This is the, wow, there's a lot of train tracks here. Look at that. There's millions of tracks. The train yard, of course, is to be expected, but wow, that's a whole lot. That's really cool. And then you guys kind of figured out this is the center. So there's Mage. You're a little bit on the wrong road, unfortunately, but you know what? You're pretty good. You're 498, 200 meters. It's not quite perfect, but it's pretty good. And the rest of you guys, you're on the Rue Dragon, right? This is kind of the curve of the road here. There's the power, and then you guys got one within 1 meter of it. John Harvey, Cinnamon, and Unox, all 1 meter, 5k points. Nice work, guys. Rue Dragon, and then all these cool trains. That's really solid. I like trains. Trains are really awesome. So yeah, you know what? Just say, you know, for those of you train enthusiasts, if you guys want the location, there's that location for you guys who like trains. Okay, next round. Yeah, but sorry, Radicor, I should have told you. Oh, okay, this might be a little bit harder. We are going through like a tunnel area. This looks really rough. This is a really rough. Let's take a look at the Google car here. I don't see any antennas. So no antennas on the Google car. Unfortunately, we're in a depression, so there really doesn't give you any signs here. Any signs on this tunnel? Nope. It's just a train. I guess we just get the train here, guys. This says 9183, just a bunch of numbers on the side here, and then a bunch of graffiti. So I hope you recognize the train, because this is where we're at. This is not an easy one. This is the hard one. The last one was the easy one. This is the hardest one. But yeah. Yeah, there's that Thomas song. Thomas song is really cool here. And hey, how's it going? Oh my gosh, it's our friend. It's our friend V. V, you don't think you ever made a GeoGuessr stream because it's school? Well, V, have a good day at school. Take care. Thank you for joining us. See you later, V. But yeah, not yet, but a lot of 3-1 meters. Okay, and it's good to see our friend V. You know, when I play GeoGuessr, you always do Malta because you always win. Fair enough, Amy. If you always like winning is always cool. But yes, next round you'll win, Jeremy. Well, Jeremy, here's the next round. You got this. I believe in you. A lot of people don't have a choice to get braces when they're young, so getting adult braces and you get afforded is a privilege to be able to get braces. Yeah, Maze, that's true. That's true. Yeah. Zoom in on the train. Yeah, absolutely. Let's zoom in on that train. You know, we got. Here's the front of the train. It has some graffiti on it. So I don't know if you guys can read the graffiti. Yeah, abandoned train. I think it just has. It's a train that's moving, but it's a little bit old. It's a little bit of an old train. But yeah, it's Europe only, Mage. It's only in Europe. Poor Mage. Yeah. Sometimes you know, we play so much diverse world that you kind of get like to the point where like, you know, maybe we're somewhere else, but unfortunately this was the only map that had, you know, train locations that was, you know, not just one country. Otherwise, you know, it gets boring. But this is kind of tricky. I think the train is really the only clue. If you can recognize the type of train, maybe the writing on the train, you might be able to figure out where this is. But yeah, is there a flag on the front? Ooh, good eye, Amy. There might be a flag right here. You might be right. There might be a flag there, or at least a logo. So with the right colors. So it's possible that that's a very important clue there. But Amy, that's a good eye. I like that. You're paying attention. You got the eyes. Eye on the ball. Yeah. Maze is like, our trains look like this. No. Hey, Crazy. Welcome back. How you doing? It could be a logo. I think that's pretty much a logo. And you know, sometimes that's just how it is, right? You have to use whatever clues. You have to use whatever clues are available to you because you don't know. You don't really know, right, what's going on here. But yeah, this is it's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky. I don't know where we are at. It's a cool logo. It's a cool looking logo. Unfortunately, I don't like the graffiti. I don't like the graffiti on the trains. I could say like being graffiti on like the cars themselves. Okay, sure, why not? There's some people that love the graffiti culture. I think I even saw a museum exhibit about graffiti on train cars, which was really interesting. I'm like, why did they make a museum exhibit about this? But I bet some people thought it was art. But on the engine itself, no, I don't want to see any graffiti on the engine. That's just sad. That's just sad. You know, these guys are doing all the work. They're pulling the rest of the cars. They're pulling the whole train, right? Don't graffiti the engine. The engine didn't deserve this. The engine's doing their best. They're doing their best, guys. I don't approve. Guys, do you mind? Why don't you guys get your guesses in within the next 30 seconds? Get your guesses in the next 30 seconds and move on. There's just not many clues here, so I don't want to like keep everyone waiting. We'll get to the next round here. Oh, yeah. Still better public transport than your country. I mean, it's true, Maze. We don't have a lot of good public transportation. In the United States, we're very much a car country. We like to drive everywhere. You know, is there anything wrong with cars, Maze? Is there anything wrong with, you know, driving around? You know, everyone likes cars. Everyone likes automobiles. Well, yeah. And you guess the Netherlands made Blade? Ah, fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I think your country is going to have your first train around 20 years. I hope that you do get a cool train, and then you can ride it, Amy. It'll be a lot of fun times. Hey, Oof, good to see you. You have to go to sleep? Well, Oof, thank you for stopping by and saying hello. Please get some rest. Have a good night, Oof. Take care. Bye-bye. But yes, and yeah, next stream, Oof, next stream, hopefully on Thursday, the Minecraft stream, we'll have some fun. So take care. Okay, let's see here. The first place is lurking, Jeremy. Fair enough. But yeah, pollution. Oh, is pollution wrong with cars? I mean, yeah, but if you drive an electric car, no pollution. Ha! Solutions. Ha! Victory! You know, victory, baby, right there. Victory, baby. Okay, 5 seconds, guys. 5 seconds. Get your guesses in. We'll move on. Okay. Yeah. I don't know exactly where we're at, but I can imagine that it's just kind of like, yeah, Malta's an island, right? There's Malta. Where's the train gonna go? I mean, no offense to Malta, but there's you maybe you could get a train between the two islands. You have to build a bridge. Right? How long would this bridge take, right? Between Malta and I don't know what island this is, but maybe it's all Malta. Maybe two parts of Malta. If you make a bridge like from here on all these from here to here, like this, you could probably get a pretty good. You could probably get a good route, and then you get a train going from like all cover all three islands. You'd miss this small island, but you know I'm sure it's probably okay. You could skip that. Get a nice train going, but yeah. I don't know. You can get, how about a train that goes around the island right there, right? You know, big circle, kind of like a tourist thing. You probably get a lot of tourists who'd be interested. You might get like a real small train for tourists only. It might make a lot of money. Tourists love trains, you know, and they be able to travel around the island on a train. Pretty cool stuff. Okay. As Gozo, that's the name of it. Ah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, no spoilers, says Mage. Please don't spoil your guesses here. But yeah. And, oh, an underwater track. That'd be pretty cool, right, Blade? The small island is Blue Lagoon, and boats go there. Hey, that sounds fun. Okay, I really don't know where we're at. I'm thinking probably not one of these more Western countries that has, like, you know, one of these, like, the fancy dancy trains that are still updated. I'm thinking it's still Europe, but probably not as, like, you know, the trains are maybe not updated. I'm gonna guess Hungary. Why not? Hungary. Maybe we should go. Yeah, Hungary seems like a reasonable guess. Okay, maybe we should go to Slovakia. Yeah, let's go to Slovakia. I think Slovakia would be a good guess. Okay, we'll see what happens here. Oh, wow, it's Italy. I thought Italy would have better care of their engines. I guess not. Italy, I'm not saying that I'm disappointed, but I'm a little disappointed, Italy. Please take better care of your engines. You know, but guys, the thing about trains is they travel everywhere. So it's possible it's not an Italian engine, but an engine from somewhere else in like Europe, and it just happens to be passing by at this time. You know, it could be an engine from like, you know, Romania or something. I don't know. But like, the graffiti makes me sad. Mage, I'm sorry that you chose Brazil. That's not quite in Europe. But the rest of you guys are in the right continent. No one's in the right country. But that was a really tricky one. That was a very difficult one. We got Daimyo, you're in France again. Fair enough. Blades in the Netherlands. Vero's in Belgium. We got a couple people in Germany. Jerry and Amy, who's in third. We got myself in Slovakia. Allard, you are in Austria, and Cinnamon has chosen Croatia. Oh, very good guesses. And you three right here are the closest, right? Amy and Allard and Cinnamon. But unfortunately, we are in Italy. We're in Italy on the east coast by Soto Riva. We're a little bit east of Soto Riva and Trisimo on this kind of like weird train bridge. Trains are going over the bridge, and there's just no like kind of location there. So very unfortunate, but you know what? That's just how the cookie crumbles. But Italy. Oh wow. We're going directly on top of the train track. Okay, here we go. But yeah. Hey, Slamoy, good to see you. Welcome back, Slamoy. How have you been doing? Welcome. How's it go? Not many people can afford electric cars right now. So also, what about people who can't drive cars? Not everyone has family friends who can drive them everywhere. Okay, Maze, that's fair. Although in the United States, a lot of people do drive, Maze. A lot of people do drive. It just that happens. But and obviously not everyone cares about electric vehicles, right? Some people just saying like, yeah, you just get a car, Cars might also be cheaper in the United States in some places because we manufacture a lot of cars, right? Detroit, we have Ford, we have Chrysler, GM kind of thing. So it's possible that cars in certain locations are very cheap in the United States because our manufacturing is right there, right? You don't need to import cars. The cars are made right in your city, perhaps. Yeah. But yeah. Yeah, Cinnamon is pretty cool. Cinnamon is really awesome. Check out Cinnamon's channel. Give him a follow. Yeah. And let's get another shout out. Let's get another shout out, guys, for our friend Cinnamon, because Cinnamon really is one of the best GeoGuessr streamers. Just really, really awesome. Really amazing person. Okay. But yeah, this is pretty cool. There's a Italian flag on the train. Thought you were going to guess Italy. Oh, I wasn't. I forgot about the flag. That's a good point, Maze. I didn't think it looked Italian. It kind of looked French to me. Hey, Jiro. Thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, Jiro. Good to see you. Hello. The flag thing? Is there a flag thing? I don't see anything. I was looking around, but I don't see any flag thing. Where am I looking here? Yeah, right, Slimoy? Everyone should follow Cinnamonique. That happens here. Look, snow's there on the layer. Look, the roof. Okay, fair enough. Please zoom on the sign. Which sign am I looking at here? See, you guys keep telling me to zoom in, but I don't see anything to zoom in on. We're on the back side of things, right? Like, here are some signs, but these are the back of the signs, so I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to zoom in. Yeah, Gerald, feel free to join in, ! CG. Okay, but yeah, this is Europe. This is a European location, and yeah, I don't know what you guys want me to zoom in particular. It's just the back of signs. There's a back of signs everywhere. There's a guy on a bicycle, yeah, and lots of bicycles. It says NS over here. We're in the middle of the train crossing. I hope you guys know your train meta. That's pretty cool, honestly. Let's take a look here. This roof is really fascinating. Look how steepled it is. That's pretty crazy. There's the back of more signs over here. There's the train crossing. I don't see any flags. I don't see any clues. There's an HC. Let's take a look at the Google car. No antenna on this car that I can see. Where are we? I don't see any clues here. But yeah, jams, Kevin. What about jams? Let's see here. You know your train minute, Allard? Hey, fair enough. Hey, Rose, good to see you again. Look at the street sign past the biker. Oh, okay. Let me take a look at the street sign. Okay, unfortunately, you might not be able to make out the street sign past the biker, but it's this is as close as I can zoom in. Unfortunately. But, and maybe that helps. Maybe that helps that street sign. Yeah, the clue is the biker. The clue might be the biker. Nice looking fellow. He's getting his exercise in. I think it's always good to get some exercise. But yes, it's interesting. You notice how he's biking on the right side of the road. I wonder if they drive on the right here, right? Generally, when you bike, you have a tendency to, or walk, you might have a tendency to go on the side of the road that your cars drive on, right? That's not always the case, but for me, when I walk, I tend to walk on the right side. You know, when I bike, I tend to ride bike on the right side. You know, just a natural kind of way of doing things, right? You know, you stay to the right side because in America, you drive on the right here. So I wonder if that's kind of a universal thing. Who rides bicycles? Who rides bicycles? A lot of people ride bicycles, Allard. You know, the bicycles are ubiquitous. It's a ubiquitous. I ride a bicycle, and I'm not even in Europe. Oh my gosh, you guys are hilarious. Yeah, I don't see any trains, unfortunately, on either direction. So that we're not getting any train meta, but I wouldn't expect a train to be around here because we wouldn't be crossing the track if there was a train anywhere near here. So no trains. Pretty cool though looking. This is a pretty awesome like location. Right on the train tracks. But otherwise, yeah, I don't see anything. I'll see if I can locate any bollards. No, don't see any bollards. Yeah. Ooh, there's a slight little yellow sign, but I can't read it. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. 30 seconds, guys. 30 seconds to get your guess in, and we'll move on. But I'm afraid I don't really know exactly where we might be. Cinnamon has Skytrain. Cinnamon is pretty cool. And you ever get to place on bicycles in America? There are some places that are you can, but bicycling can be very difficult because, look, guys, I don't know about you know this, but America is kind of a big place. You're kind of a big country, right? So, you know, you really, using a car is very useful because sometimes you have to travel like hours, in a car to get certain locations. And then in some cities are just kind of spread out. Let's take a look at Chicago, for example, right? So this is downtown Chicago, and yeah, down here in downtown Chicago, yeah, you could probably use a bicycle, but it'd be very difficult. There's just a lot of people walking around. Maybe on the outskirts, you can use some bikes here. You know, kind of, but on the south side, very dangerous. You probably won't want to use a bike. Car is much safer. To the north, yeah, you could probably use your bike, but it's very spread out. Notice how big this city is, right? This is Chicago, but you know, you would consider like Chicago to be like extending like all around this area. Biking around here would be very difficult. However, I did bike a lot when I was at Northwestern. See, Northwestern University is right here. That's my college back in Evanston, and I would bike, you know, from my college campus to like get groceries, you know, all sorts of other places if I needed to. My friend had a bike. I just borrowed his bike. He used his bike a lot more, but I just did a lot of walking in Northwestern. But the train goes up all the way up to, you know, up here. So we were able to take the train down into the city and back and forth. Yeah, good old alma mater. I miss it. Okay, 5 seconds, get your guesses in, we'll move on. 5 seconds. I have no idea where we're at. This is very confusing. The biker is bald. Okay, Allard. That's a fair enough observation. But yes. You're just doing funny things, and so am I. Fair enough. There is public transportation in Chicago. There's something, we have a metro system. We have trains. And basically that's what most people use in Chicago, is they use the L. We call it the L because it's short for elevated train. The trains in Chicago, especially in downtown, they're above the ground, right? They travel above the buildings. So it's the elevated train system. Not all trains in Chicago are like that. Some go underground, and then when you get outside the city, most of the trains are either above ground or on the ground because you don't necessarily need to be elevated. But a lot of it is elevated enough that we call it the L, short for the elevated train. So yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'd recommend it. It's pretty cool. You don't understand how American streets are straight and square. You honestly get lost. We're not like European countries, right? The countries are not, it's a new country. It's a newer country, right? So we had a lot of time to just make squares everywhere because we weren't limited to like what everything was built beforehand. Okay, let's get a guess here. I really don't know where we're at, honestly. It's a nice looking train, but someplace warm maybe? Someplace warm. Netherlands. That seems reasonable. Okay. Oh, it is the Netherlands. Okay. It looked like a nice kind of warm place. I really honestly didn't know where we're at. So that's tricky. Some of you guys guessed the United States. It's a map in Europe. Sorry about that. Jiro and Ranacore guessed the United States. I do apologize, but we're still in Europe. So we got a couple people in Hungary though. Serious. Hey, Serious. Good to see you on Slamoy and Hungary. Las Manitos, good to see you, Las Manitos. You're in Austria. Amy's in Czech. Blade is in Poland. Everyone loves Poland. You know, who doesn't love Poland? Daimyo's in Denmark. Jerry B, you're in Germany. And Belgium is pretty good, Vero. Nice with Belgium, right? Right there next to the Netherlands. But Netherlands, what's the right answer? There's Mage, Allard, myself, and Cinnamonique. Nice work, guys. All going in a little over north of Amsterdam. Let's see here. Where exactly are we? We're a little bit southwest of the town of Verlaat. The N242 freeway. N242 freeway. Oh, no, we're not even on the freeway. We're off the N242 freeway, the Provinciale Weg on Warjik Street. Here's the train crossing, and then basically there's some people bicycling. And there's a bedroom furniture store, so that's pretty cool. So yeah. How do you get to school or work if you don't have a car? You don't. You take a bus. You have a car, or you figure out a way. You carpool. A lot of people carpool, Maze. Carpooling is basically, obviously just you ride to work with your coworkers. They pick you up. It's nice, right? Sometimes people take turns, but you may pay for gas. But at least everyone can work together. A lot of carpooling, and not, well, I wouldn't say a lot, but it's not uncommon. European streets are more like a broken oval, Slamoy. Fair enough. Yeah, squares for the win. I do like squares. Squares are fantastic. Oh, there's a train. I was like, where's the train here? Okay, let's see. What signs say? This says SAUF. This is SAUF, autorization. Autorization. I don't know what that means exactly. What else do we have here? There's another sign down there that I can't quite read. Blue bins. What other signs do we have around here? Not a lot of signs. Just a lot of people. And we got a bridge here. Not entirely sure what I'm looking at. If there's anything you want me to look at, let me know what happens here. And yeah, you took your parrot out of the cage and he says hi. Oh, Amy, that's cute. Tell your parrot hi from the rest of us. Wow, Cinnamon, Daimo, you guys figured it out already. Jeez Louise. Yeah, there's bikes in Netherlands. Okay, Slowmo, fair enough. Unnecessary complications, Maze. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Maze, you don't like Poland? Yeah, understandable, Maze. And you carpool with your husband from the bedroom to the office? Nice working from home. And carpooling with your husband, there's always that's cute. That's cute. That's pretty cool, Pixie. How long have you guys been married for? I don't usually meet a lot of married couples on stream, or at the very least, if I do, they don't ever tell me they're married. But it's pretty cool to meet people who are married, because you guys are living the life. You guys have accomplished life goals that I desire to achieve at some point. So that's pretty awesome. But yeah, 2 years married. Congratulations on your 2 years of marriage. That's absolutely so wonderful. So wonderful. I bet you guys are. Yeah, you do lots of cool things when you both work from home. You probably have a lot of fun little things that you guys can do to because you don't have to don't have to carpool. You don't have to stay in traffic. You don't have to spend time going back and forth to the office. You're able to spend more time with each other. That's pretty cool. I have no idea where we're at, by the way. Is this person on a bicycle? No, she's just walking. A lot of people just walking. Person walking their dog. Yeah. Work from home is amazing. I agree with that. I think with the pandemic, working from home has become more accepted here in the United States, of course, right? And hopefully in other countries. And I'm hoping that continues to be a trend, because working from home just really saves a lot of time, gets cars off the road. You can do a lot more stuff. I feel like you're more productive, honestly, when you're working from home. You can just do a lot of different things, and you get your own food, you get your own bathroom. Just so many positives. This person's looking pretty fashionable. Look at this coat. Looks like a fashionable coat. Fashionable purse there. It's pretty cool. I have no idea where we're at. Guys. We're lost. I'm lost. This is really just tricky. Yeah. But yeah, can you go back to minus sign? Oh yeah, absolutely. Here's our minus sign. Yeah. Slamoy, I'm happy to listen to you guys if you have any requests here. Maybe you'll find me a wife. I mean, the Snow Queen was played by a beautiful actress, so I'm just saying, it happens. Check the language signs and booms. There, we did find a language. We did language on one sign, but I didn't quite recognize it. I'm not much of a. Look, guys, I'm an American. I speak English. I don't speak any other language. So here, sign with the writing the -1. The other -1. Okay. You're talking about this minus sign with the writing. Okay. This is the sign you were looking for, says soft authorization. Yeah, sorry about that. And you found a Trovo stream, Leon? Okay, that's pretty cool. And so now you found all the streams. You found me on Trovo, Twitch, and YouTube. Okay. Okay, Leon, pretty cool. And yay, Lady Lynn! Hi, Lady Lynn. It's good to see you. Lady Lynn, good morning to you. Let's get a shout out for our friend Ronaldin. Shout out for Ronaldin. Lady Lynn is a really cool streamer. She's from Vancouver. She is 5'1". Is very cool. Loves oranges, Valorant, and Doki Doki Literature Club. A really cool person. Check her out. Give her a follow. You'll find that she is really quite an amazing streamer. Does a lot of just chatting as well. Awesome. How you doing, Lady Lynn? Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. Wow, it's good. It's good to see you. What's America's second language? We don't have a second language. Yeah, Amy. Sorry about that. We speak English. Well, the thing is, guys, right? Guys, get your guesses in 30 seconds. I'm sorry if I said that before, but get you guys guessing your 30 seconds, and then we'll move on. The thing is, guys, is that in the United States, we have such a diverse culture, right? A lot of people from a lot of different countries in the world, that there is no one second nationality. Right, there's no, you got people from Europe and South America and Asia and everything, right? So there's no other nationality that would dominate other than, so English, of course, being the language that we all speak together, right? Because how are we just going to communicate with each other? And then everyone else has their own secondary language that they may have picked up from their family or something.